I don't know what they were thinking when they made transit. It seems like a good idea in theory, but they failed when they actually did it. Let's be honest, everyone knows that. I don't think there's a single person on Earth who has played more than just Transit who thinks Transit's a good map. I mean, let's be honest, it's terrible. But another map that I really like is Kino, which, I mean, let's be honest. Why do I keep saying let's be honest? I need to stop that. I've said that like every other sentence. But Kino is one of those maps that like everyone loves just from nostalgia pretty much. And that's pretty much the reason I like it too, to be honest. Why do I keep saying to be honest? I don't understand. But yeah, Kino's awesome. So I understand why everyone likes it. Other than just nostalgia. It's like a great map. There's like all the perfect things you need. There's like a sense of complicatedness. The Pack-a-Punch is in the teleporter, which isn't hard to turn on at all. You just have to like run through the middle room and then like activate it. Pack-a-Punch, pretty easy to teach a friend what to do. Pretty easy to train. Pretty easy to make it far. You can pretty much get to any round on that map as long as you put in enough time and you try hard enough to, like, if you get good enough at training. So if you practice enough on that map, you can get as far as you want. Shadows of Evil, it can be that way, but it also can be, like, mean. Oh, unless they actually still have it in the game. There's been like a rumor going around that they took it out. Excuse me. They took out the trigger to like activate the cocoons, but we don't really know if that's entirely true yet. I believe it honestly, but I also kind of think it's stupid if it is true. So I really hope it's not true, but I'm more leaning towards the side that it is true, just because it seems like something that could happen, and it seems like the reason that could definitely be the reason we haven't found it yet, because Noah J has looked for so long. He spent so much time in that map just running around searching for like the smallest things. He did so many weird things that I would never even have thought of doing just to find the step to start it. It's crazy, but like I don't know, I feel like they would be doing everyone a wrong if they had actually removed it, if it was in the game at any point at least. If it was never in the game, then I would be kind of fine with it, just because that would mean that the only reason we ever thought it was there was because some person said they looked in the code and they didn't, or they did and they just read it wrong or something like that. But honestly, I don't think we never should have known about it anyways, so we never should have been mad, because the only reason we found out is through the code, and we're not really supposed to be looking at that, so it's not really their intent on finding Easter eggs. We're supposed to just, like, look for them, you know, that thing? So, you know, I kind of see why they would remove it. It's not really, like, any reason that they shouldn't do it, because we're not supposed to know about it, but we do know about it, so that kind of makes it rough for everyone who's been looking for it for, like, however long everyone's been looking for it. Forever. But, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of weird that they would remove it. I don't know why they would, so I don't know that they did. I don't really know anything about it. I haven't looked in the code myself or anything like that, so all I know is stuff that other people said. They could be lying, they could be telling the truth, they could be being wrong about what they think is true. Who knows? Alright, so back to Der Eisendrache. I think that's where this all started. I'm like overly hyped for that map. It's my first ever like DLC that I was like there for the launch, I guess. Like that I had pre-ordered and stuff. I had the season pass. This is my first season pass for zombies I ever had. I bought Die Rise when that came out, but I mean Die Rise isn't even that great of a map. I've just kind of started getting into zombies like probably this summer-ish. So like a little bit before Black Ops 3 came out, and then I bought World at War, so I have like all the World at War maps, and I have custom zombies, which I will be doing videos on soon. I don't really know how soon, but I'll be definitely making videos on custom zombies eventually, so make sure you sub if you want that, and leave a like and comment below. I hope that Horizon Drak is not terrible. I hope it lives up to what I want it to be. And I hope that it has a good Easter egg. Oh, cool, Liquid Divinium. Also, speaking of Liquid Divinium, here's a tip. Don't spend it. Save your Liquid Divinium for Horizon Drak and for the DLC, because there are 4 new Mega Gobblegums coming out, if you didn't know. And if you save the Liquid Divinium, you can use them to get those. So you can actually get new stuff rather than just more, like, Pop Shocks and stuff. You know, those things that we all have 50 of. But, yeah, make sure if you're gonna buy any or get any, save them. Because you'll get way better stuff then than you are getting now. Hopefully. Because hopefully those Gobblegums are awesome. And hopefully the new guns in that. Also, that's another thing to say. Don't prestige yet, because A, there are like 3 possibilities of what could happen. A, they could add a new level max so that you unlock the new guns in the higher levels. And then you could have to level all the way back up from level like 1 to level 40 or whatever, just to unlock those like upgradable and camoed weapons. Oh crap, I was supposed to be linking those, wasn't I? I gotta go redo that. But that would suck if you had to get all the way back up. And B, if you really like one of those guns, you could use them as a permanent upgrade. Permanent unlock from your prestige. So just save your prestiges, because it'll be worth it if you don't end up getting I don't even know what I'm like saying. I just like that was like the weirdest thing ever. But yeah, just save your prestige basically. I'm level 33, and I don't plan on prestiging anytime soon. So, well, I guess I do. February 2nd is when I plan on prestiging. Another tip, slash, not really tip, but no, this isn't all a tip. What I plan on doing, I guess it is kind of a tip. What I plan on doing is the first time I ever play, or like, not necessarily the first time, but one of the first times I ever played Horizon Drak, I plan on using a Perkaholic. That way I can figure out immediately what every single perk on the map is. I can find the new perk, I can see if PhD is on the map, I can see if, like, Vulture Raid's back, like they're saying it's probably going to be from the code. I can see what 50/50 does, I can see what Liquefy does, I can see all that kind of stuff. It'll be really cool to just figure it all out right away without even having to like find the stuff in the map. So, because this map looks like it's going to be huge. Like you can see like side roads, you can see the middle plaza, you can see stuff all over the place. It's just crazy. So I'm super pumped, and I hope you guys are too. Alright, sweet, max ammo, save it. I'll get a few more kills. I know from last time that I probably shouldn't wait too long, because last time I missed it entirely. Next time, so yeah, let's do that. But I really hope also that they bring back the Raygun Mark II, or make a Raygun Mark III, which has been hinted towards in like the calling cards and stuff and like the trailers, but I don't really know if it'll happen. And if it does happen, I don't think it'll be happening in this DLC. I think it'll come more like the 3rd, or the 2nd, or the 4th. I don't really think it'll come first. It just doesn't really seem like the kind of thing they'd add in the first DLC. It's like the kind of thing that they prove themselves with the first DLC that's going to be good. Didn't really do that with Die Rise, but whatever. And then with the second DLC, they add something really experimental. It's really kind of like, this could fail miserably, or it could be like the most popular map ever, like Mob of the Dead. Which actually kind of, it was in the middle. A lot of people hated that map, and a lot of people liked it a lot. I thought it was pretty cool, and it honestly had one of my like top 10 wonder weapons ever. Top 5 probably. I think that wonder weapon is just so cool. It shoots like monkey bombs. Who wouldn't want that? I mean, really, it's like the crossbow with more ammo.